Good morning. We're going to be starting as soon as this ad is done. I just got to get everything up and running. There we go. I'm going to, good morning. I'm going to hang out with, Spirit City until after the ads, which will be starting in about a minute. We had some pretty good storms go through, so I wanted to let those pass. We still got some storms coming through, but the heaviest part of it should be over. Which is why there was a slight delay getting started. All right, so I'm going to look at the spirit decks. I did unlock a few more. Here's one. Cool. Quickly in a pan. When you hear it sizzling, it's almost done. Perfect as a late night snack. Pairs well with boba tea. Okay, so I'm thinking that's going to be a pan. I might be cooking. What is it? When you hear it sizzling, so I'm gonna want the sound of sizzling. Okay. I usually have these as low as I can get them because I don't necessarily care for these sounds. But these I can turn off the sound, but I can keep the visual. So like that, I can actually hear I can actually get the rain and thunder. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, perfect as a late night snack, so we need to change the lighting to night. Yeah, mute the visual effect. That way I've got the visual. I just don't have the audio. And then we're gonna come over here because I need to change out to these guys. And there we go. And then we just gotta, we've got one that's in the winds waiting. We just gotta wait for it to go through. This is my cheating method of getting some of my daily tasks done. Because like I would use this more if I would use these more if I was actually studying or working on if I was actually working on my thesis again. So that should get us this one. This one, when you're working late, why not get takeout? Conveniently order from your computer. Sometimes it's okay to procrastinate. The spirit gets it. So I think that's going to be evening, or sorry, I think it's going to be night, computer, and then I just got to figure out what that spirit is. We have that. Good morning, Misfit. How are you this morning? Let's see. We're gonna lower this down. I lower this down so that it's barely playing, but then I crank it up in OBS so that way I can just leave it. Well, you were up pretty late last night. And you had a busy, long day yesterday. All right, let's go over to switching over to hold on. Hold. Because I was playing 2 Point Museum yesterday, so I've got to switch over my game. There it is. All right. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to continue. Oh, we're not getting the pink screen? That's going to be famous last words. Oh, I can turn off idle audio. Let me know if the game audio gets to be too much. Okay. Oh yeah, I know that feeling right there. This is what we had all this morning. And some pretty heavy stuff too, some pretty heavy rain too. Okay, what? They have food. They have plenty of water. They are not producing enough power though. So let's come over here and we're just going to... Yeah. I'll build a fire. I'll build a fire hut in a little bit. Oh, that last one. Cancel that last one. Trying to keep the roads when I can, at least. Okay, now they were concerned about not having a fire station. Give him a fire station right there. Hey, Yellow Cat. How are you this morning? See, they're already starting to build those. It's almost like they want power. We can also... we're making some power places. There. Hey, Johnny. Hold on, let me double check my Twitch integration. Yeah, Twitch integration's on. Oh, there's already some... Make sure we've got some water. There. You're tired, you woke up and you couldn't go back to sleep? Yeah, it says you already have a nugget, but... Okay. They've got... Their issue was no power, I think. We need to fly over here. There's the pink. Yeah, I woke up, we had heavy storms. And so... Alright, try that on this planet again, Johnny. What was this? You don't have... You don't have water. Have you tried drinking out of a lake? Why is it? I thought it was one per planet. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. Okay, hold on. Let me... So we'll just save which one. This one's fine. Let me go real quick. Let me restart the game. Because it's telling me that y'all don't have... It's telling me y'all have already got a nugget, but the nugget's not displayed. So I'm going to try to... I'm going to just restart the game. And see if that doesn't fix it. Oh, and we can probably set that up. Yeah. All right, continue. And if this doesn't fix it, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I probably do need to come over here to Twitch integration. We're gonna connect. Okay, it's saying we're connected. Let's go back. Because I was pretty sure that you were able to get one per planet. That's a stark difference between the two. Maybe you're only... Hold on. Integration. Let's see. I don't know. We'll look at... Oh, there's the observatory. Oh, have we explored space out here? Yeah, we have. We might be able to... Yeah, we could do that one. I love the box trees. So I don't know why it's not letting y'all either create nuggets or... Okay, but they do need some more... water. That was me running into their building. Put that there. Let's see, how close can we get it to? Right there, and I think somewhere... What is that? Oh, that's a cloud. No, that's a different planet. Oh. Binary system, okay. They're also consuming more power. And they're not cooking food, which probably means I need some eateries. Hey, Wavis. Good morning. Where is all my stuff? Okay, here is an eatery for y'all. Don't say I never gave you nothing. One eatery there. We fit one here? No. Oh, there's the arrow. Trying to get them places they can eat. Let's also get epicenter. No, I think it's under defense. The forecast tower. There we go. Yeah, we've been having some issues with that because apparently it's saying that Misfit and Yellow Cat already, or not Yellow Cat. It's saying Misfit and Johnny already have one, and clearly they don't. Minister of Health, because let's see, do we have... Yeah, I don't have a Johnny. Minister of Energy, Minister of the Environment. There's Mothic. Well, here's what we're gonna do. See, can we... Okay, first off, we're gonna heal this person. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Hold on. Yeah. There. We'll do it the old-fashioned way on that. We do have a thing to vote for Stone, Death, and CP. And hold on, we got... There we go. And I keep running into these buildings. And we will do... Oh, need it. Someone named... I don't get what its deal is with... Enforcer. Here, let's do this. Do we have... Where is... Defense... Hospital. Do we have a that explains why we have all the broken nuggets. Oh, there's one that we've got started. Let's go through. Here, there's another hospital. Probably have no cemeteries. Oh no, I do have. And we just have certain areas that nuggets are not allowed to die in. That's what we have. Yep. No nuggets allowed to die in that area. It's forbidden. Okay. We also do have... Actually, once they build these pumps... They should be pretty good to go, honestly. That's fine. Let's go back to... Okay, I know they're not on the moon. Let's go back to the mother planet. That would suck if it changed so that you only had one per universe. Yeah, they're not here either. They're also consuming more energy. They're doing fine on water and fine on food. So before it's an issue, we are just going to make a windmill farm. And we'll do 1 and 2. We're gonna also build solar. And then because they're complaining, we also need to make sure that they have an engineer. I'll give them a second engineer over here. And then they need a fire. And then because there'll be at least those people, we're going to add an eatery. They have no water. Well, they need to figure it out. You know, maybe they don't have the equipment to do it. Because that's going to be the only thing that's going to be with them. All right, let's fly back over here. All right, that's the... They do have water, they just don't have... Stored drinking water 42, yeah. Let's do some rain effects. Where are my Oh, there it is. Thank you, Misfit. Okay, that getting to be a little bit bigger of an issue, so we're just gonna go ahead and put those out. Even though this would really be effectively snow. Is that all? What is this? That's low. That's also low. Okay, I figured they might also need cement and maybe electronics and plastic. So let's trade, and I want some plastic, some cement. We'll also bring up some glass. Maybe a couple herbs for the hospitals that are non-existent. Yeah, I mean, they've got, look, we've got like a 1,000 people on the moon right now. That should be good. We'll launch one of those. See, then we have, no, we do not have. No, I was gonna do building. I want, actually, hold on. We'll just do it this way. Not that way. This one. Minister of Health. And then we'll just go back and rejuvenate. People getting sick. Of course, they're probably drinking from the lake water. Oh, there's a wild mothic. Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to, is we just need more they need more parts. I need to build a cemetery because I don't think I have one. Okay. Maybe I do. Okay, I just need I really need one like right here. And I think it might fit. We're going to allow you to move buildings around and load them onto the... Okay, we're going to close that one down. But that's going to require chemicals. And then I think I might be able to fit a cemetery in right there. Or what is this? We can... What if we cancel this one? Can we fit a cemetery right here? Why not? Oh, I bet it's got a hill. Okay. Nope. All right, we're gonna put the water reservoir back in. Maybe. Maybe not. What is this? Well, we can just rebuild it. And nuggets infected with bad water should go to the hospital. Okay. Yeah, that's still an issue. Did I do the windmill farm out here somewhere? No. So much of this planet is just pocketed with lakes. So there was one right over here somewhere. Okay, so there's that. We fit anything else in anywhere? Thank you for that fill battery. forest is probably the worst place for... But that will help with that. Yeah, we're having some battery issues. Where are... Well, there's one. Oh, because the batteries have got stuff stored. I can also just make these little things. They can get little hamster wheels. Hey, Mothic. I know I'm having a good day. I had a little bit of a late start because of the storms. But all things considered, our storms weren't that bad. Especially not compared to some of the weather, the tornadoes that I was seeing coming out of Arkansas. Yeah, Yellow Cat, you got one. Well, here, we'll go see Yellow Cat. There you are. Moon has no water. All right, we have a vote for wood creator points or a tornado. Yeah, those are prioritized. We need more cement is what we need. Are we already out of cement again? I think we are. Where's my... There we are. Trade. Let's bring as much cement and we'll just top it all off with glass. Okay, this one I think is really just a matter that they just need... They need parts. You're a laborer. Okay, let's see. That's that water. Yeah, and this one's got to have oil. Yeah, this one said it was going to be rich in resources, but I was wondering if that meant it was rich in boxes, because there were quite a lot of boxes. Okay, we got to go over to the moon. They are unable to ration their water. Thank you for the creator points. Okay, let's come over here. Water. The metronome of Universim. Maybe I need... Do I not have a cloud generator on here? Maybe I need to build one of those. Well, I have a lot of reservoirs at least. Which is good because inevitably I forget to build stuff. And it's like needed infrastructure. What is this? This is done. So we can... Yes, we're going to destroy this building. We're going to salvage that. We have nothing left on that one, so we can also salvage that one. Yeah, there's a bit to it, and supposedly it's basically... I'm out of creator points now. I tried to fill as many... That was just filling reservoirs. Let's do... I need space. We need a cloud generator. We can do one maybe here? No. I do have a cloud generator. I already have a cloud generator. Okay, we have food, death, and stone as the availability. Okay, so do we not have... We don't have gas. That's just gonna be temporary anyway, because the mines will eventually come down. There's some more. What's wrong with it? They have no drinking water. They say that like that's my problem. I mean, I guess technically it is, but... Okay, that's basically all the gas I'm going to be able to get out of this. I mean, there's more, but... Okay, so all of those are good. Supposedly it makes new planets and you have the ability to colonize every single one of them. Okay, I think we've got the crisis averted for now. Yeah, now they're producing they're producing way more power. Still not producing enough water. Some of that comes down to they need chemicals. And the chemicals here take food, oil, and gas. Do that. I know there's no fire huts in range. Okay, we need to add that though. That's done, so we can do that. We'll salvage that one. I need a fire, salvage, and a engineer. Trying to fill up some reservoirs. What is... Oh, that's fitting. They've already got a boat. No fishing, just a boat. Oh, because it's this. I wondered where this little thing was. Now, to be clear, I did not place any of these buildings. Okay, but let's... Store drinking water. As soon as they can start as soon as they have stuff built... I think the gas mines will help because the gas mines will get the cloud generators built. The cloud generators will get yeah. So let's go back over here. Not that I'm going to be able to do much of anything for them. y'all got rain. We can demolish this one. We can salvage those parts. This one we'll demolish. And we'll salvage those parts. I can do one more. Ooh, here's the temple. They're preparing plots for that one, and they've got this one going. Fuel refinery, they are making chemicals. That's good. Let's see. Okay, we have this one. Okay, if we do that, because they need clouds to generate rain, and that's gonna help because they've got a few rain clouds, but not near enough. And we should be starting, the ads should be starting pretty soon. Moon has no water now. Hold on, trade. No one has chemicals. Send up some electronics. We're gonna launch. And then we're going to pause and switch over. Hold on, we'll do, there we go. I'm gonna take a short ad break. Okay. Before we transfer over, let's see what the new spirit looks like. Taco Trio. Unlike their amphibious cousins, Babapole Tatios hate getting wet, preferring to stay in a dry, safe corner of the kitchen. Doesn't mean they can't help their cooking, though. So they are cute. I think I do like the, I like these little trio colors a little bit better. Let's look at the next one. If you're working late, why not get takeout? Conveniently order from your computer. Sometimes it's okay to procrastinate. The spirit gets it. Okay. So I think we're going to be still late at night. I think we're going to be typing. And then we'll do... For that spirit dex, let's see. Let's try Spirit Companion. I was thinking it could be this one. Or it could be this one. It is not that one. Okay, let's go back. Let's try... Bird? No. I could be missing one or two things, but some of this is I just got to get the right spirit companion. That didn't look like him. Could it be this one? No, it's not. Okay, let's try this one instead. Grilled to perfection till golden, best prepared during breakfast. So if we do lighting, morning, activity, cooking, and then we're gonna get spirit companion, the little monkey guy. There we go. Okay, that's one of them. Okay. Back to Universim, while that one kind of simmers for a little bit. All right. We did pause. Moon has no issues. Nowhere has water. This one is more of, I think it needs electronics and time. And water. Ooh. Is that like a dragon? That's cool. Okay, well, at least one of the cemeteries is working. Oh, that's a cool little beach. Let me see. I was trying to... I think that building's on the moon that I'm looking for. Okay. I think they are... Let's go. They're doing fine. We're gonna go back to the moon. Switch over to the game audio instead of the... Yep. Wow. Those, you know, those boats are pretty talented. They just need chemicals, that's all. Well, they've got 4 chemicals. Can I was gonna say, can I prioritize that? But no. Yeah, they're doing fine with power. It's the water that's the issue. Give them a little bit of a helping hand with some of that. Or we can actually watch that water go up. Yeah, we desperately need more chemicals here. So they've got at least one lake that's almost filled. Now my other planet has no drinking water. Do that and also put in some more gas. Launch. Trade here. I think pretty much everything's good. Other than not having water. Are you doing at least... Okay, now they're producing more water. So let's go in back here. I'd like to try to colonize another planet, but that may be... That may be a bit presumptuous. Okay, you're producing plenty of water. It's just you don't have enough stored drinking water. Okay, so that's a distinction. They are consuming more power, so I'm honestly more concerned with that. Make a couple power batteries here. And do I have... Yeah, we have glass. So we could... Although I think the better bet is going to be... wind turbines. So rather than having the huge fields, because I don't have room for those, I'm just putting these wherever I can fit them. Okay, well, if we got rid of that road, it's going to allow me to get a few more in. Oh, this one we don't have, we actually don't have wood. So we can... No. Trade. Wood. We'll just do whatever we could fit in. And launch. Trees are very colorful. We get a forecast tower, and we're going to be able to start getting some predictions on weather here. What is this one? Okay, yeah, we can assign all. My governor should be assigning nuggets, but that's okay. Out of curiosity, what is over here in the black market? Let's see. We get... $35 cement for 1 meteor. But I think I have a reasonable amount of cement. So that... I don't need that. That's bricks. I don't have a lot of bricks, but I guess I don't need a whole lot of bricks. What if it's this one? Steel beams. For once, I'm actually good with steel beams. Electronics, but I can't afford that one. 26 plastics, and I really can't afford that one. Electricity for 29 nuggets. Nah. What's this? That's 100 electricity for 120. That one I think I can do. Steel and stone for 1 meteor. Stone and fuel for creator points I don't have. Okay. That's pretty... Oh, we do have a meteor strike incoming too. Where is my building? Let's look at the farm. Okay, that one's growing stuff. They're starting to get the wind turbine. With the wind turbine, they'll be able to start producing more power. close is everyone? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Marshmallow. Named Marshmallow because within like, I think the first, yeah, I think it was the very first episode, the very, very first stream that I did with this, and I basically like burned down the entire town. Okay, let's go through. Yeah, they voted for that. They can have it. Okay. So over here, we do have the ability to send up another rocket. So I want to really quickly... Zeta is small and rich, a little cold, very toxic. This one is above average, medium, but it's normal. I think we should probably just go ahead and do that one. Average is probably going to be the most... Okay, so let's launch. We got to select our target, and I think we're going to go over to this one. Oh, wait, there we go. Do we have all the other ones settled out? No. But some of it is just a matter of they just need resources and they'll figure it out. All right, let's go back to the oil jack here. Is defunct, so we can actually take that down. Now you can like decommission them and turn them into bots so you can send them, but that it takes more resources to do that, and I never have those resources. Oh, we got another box. I'll just go home. And we do have another box that we can open. Box is labeled fragile, must be Italian. Oh, we got wood and some stuff. All right, let's look at our new planet. Our new thing of trouble. Yeah, now this one said that it had water, it had oxygen, and no toxicity. It was medium. And it had above average resources. First thing I see is we've got dinosaurs. Oh, hold on. What is that? Okay, we're taming that. What was the other? Oh, these things. So these are not dinosaurs. These are These things look like they're probably like the bears. I was thinking from a distance they look like the Triceratops. What is some funky looking crab crustacean thing? Okay. Okay, so we've got a lot of rocks. All right, we're gonna do kind of above ground on this, and then we also have a whale. Okay, let's see. That looks really interesting. You can actually see him pretty clear. Not from that angle, from this angle. Okay. Okay, so I saw there was an unobtainium. I gotta find it again. Okay, there. I kind of want to be somewhat close to that. So I'm thinking we need to place our epicenter. Oh, we got to place it here. Not safe to land, not safe to land. Okay. What about this area? Okay. Here's what I'm thinking is if we go like right about here, that gives it pretty close to the listen. We've also got to make sure we pause it at just the opportune moment, because otherwise they're already starting to build residences. Okay. I need a water pump. I don't think I need a terraformer, but we do need to get we'll get a fishing pier out. I want a battery. I also want hold on. I want to do a kinetic generator to start. We're gonna actually build 2 of those. And then the big thing that I need before I forget, I need the spaceport. There you go. You are first in line. Do I want to? I really don't want to destroy that. I don't want to destroy that road, but I don't have a choice. Put that right there, because I have to have this. I have to have a spaceport. This one gets prioritized. And then we also want a water reservoir. There and there. Protection. We need a hospital. And because I know how my civilization does so well, we're just gonna go ahead and put in cemetery right across the road from the hospital. I do need an engineer, so we'll put one there. And right here. And we're gonna go ahead and put one over here. Right about there. And then I need fire station. Fire, and I think that should do that. Anything I'm missing? We'll go ahead and schedule for a police department. Okay, we've got the reservoirs. We have at least one battery. I don't think I need the terraformer. Let's see. Anything else? The rest of it's going to all be... Yeah, we could do a university. There you go. I think that's good. I think that's good for a setup. You can unpause. I mean, we've already got clouds. Oh, we've got rings. Oh, and then I think it's an titanium extractor right about there. Yeah, this one looks really cool. Can you just see like having like a little ranch or something where you just have these guys as like the beasts of burden, like horses? Oh, you know what we also need? This is a space age building. We're gonna get an oxygen refill station. I know there's oxygen here, but just the fact that these guys are still in their little spacesuits, maybe it's not the freshest air. Hold up. Pause. Did that... I could have sworn I put that in. That has to be prioritized. Okay. Like, as in, I will be crumbling stuff if we don't have that, and I might be taking stuff down. Yeah, we're gonna have to salvage that. And salvage that. We're gonna fast forward. Yep, we're just gonna go ahead and put one of those in. So that way they can start building up that battery. Guys, I will deconstruct. I will toss your like, look at this. These are all residential buildings. Okay, that's the cemetery, that's the university, residential, hospital. But all these residentials, what they're doing is they're taking resources. And if I don't have a spaceport, I have no means of being able to send more goods up here. These guys, I can't tell if these are supposed to be like a bear or kind of like the world's version of bears. I love the fact that they have different types of animals on each planet. Let's go ahead and do just a little bit of electricity. Go sleep back in the spaceship for a while. And we can salvage that. I probably do need... Did I build an eatery? That would be here. I did not. Says we need 10 plastics. That didn't give me plastics. What is this one? Law enforcement. We can cancel this one. I need 8 electronics. We're gonna salvage that. I swear I put it in. Yeah, we're gonna have to cancel the hospital. That should be enough. I can always rebuild these things. This one was house. I'm not going to rebuild that. That was a hospital. That was an engineer. And then I have this over here. Yep, they've got the fishing pier, but I don't need any of those resources, I don't think. I just need 7 more steel beams. I've got that here. 5 more electronics. If they could go a little bit faster, that would be awesome. Wait, I think I have a power for that. My jolt of joy. Kickstart. Okay, and then we also can do that and heal everyone because there's apparently a bunch of people that are sick. We got 2 halos now. Hold on, what does the kinetic generator take? Electronics, steel, and glass. I need plastics is what I need. Yeah, we'll just cancel that one then. We have a vote for stone, quake, or death. Death being the meteors. See, he's just running. Just running. We're gonna do... Gonna re-put the hospital, but we're gonna pause its construction so it doesn't steal any resources that I need. I still need plastics. Salvage that. That one doesn't take any. Okay, this one we're gonna cancel. Thank you for the stone. We'll salvage that. Okay, guys, I've given you more than enough plastic. Where are you putting it? Jeez. Yeah, salvage. That should be plenty. Salvage. Actually, this one... I'm gonna rebuild that one. Ah, thank you for the donated stone. I might have already said that. Alright, we've got the electronics. They just need to get... I can't believe they were going over here and building this. I literally set a priority on that. That should have been the first thing that they focused on. This should have been the only thing that they focused on. Artidome. Guys, as soon as you build the spaceport, I'll let y'all build other things. Actually, this one they could probably build, but I don't think I have any wood. I do not. Okay, let's cancel this one then. Salvage 3. I'm wasting so many resources because they did not do this. And there's again... It's like, I realize they want to eat, but if they ever want to be able to do anything beyond... I mean, I guess we could always build it from the ground up, but at the same time, then it goes through the whole rigmarole of having to get all the supplies so that I can even build a plastics factory. And that's starting from square one on each planet. They are out of food though. Here's something we can do though, if I remember correctly. No, not rejuvenate. I can pick up one of these creatures that has actually... I can put it there. And that actually gives them some food. Apparently 60 to be precise. There, now they're starting to... There we go. In fact, here, they can have a crab party. I think that gave them even more. All right, now I need to work on getting my engineer huts back up. I also need my water pump that I put right here. Eatery. Did I end up? I did end up destroying that. Engineer hut right there. And we could do... some windmills. Oh, we need water reservoirs. And we are fixing to go for another break. Right there, and we'll have another one right there. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Satellite with a thing. Let's go over. We're gonna go ahead and transfer over to our idle game. We do have a new we're gonna be able to see what our new spirit is after our break. Ad should be starting any second now. Oh, right, and we're back. We're gonna go in. Also, yeah, this music is part of the game, and it is by someone named Homework Radio. They do have a YouTube channel where they have way more soundtracks than just this, but it's a pretty decent list. So they have Refreshing Study Sessions, Tranquil Wonderland. So these kind of have like little, like wintry songs. There's spooky melodies. So that's pretty cool. Springtime Awakening. Lo-fi beats for spiritographers only. And then Chilling with the Unknown. And Uplifting Spirit Infusion. So it's really, there's a lot out there to... Oh, is there another one? Yeah, Rainy Day Incantations. Which is probably the one I should be playing, because... And you can set it so that it basically works as like an MP3 player, where you can pause it, you can skip forward a track, you can have it shuffle within that setup, or you can set it to loop so it'll play the same track over and over again. And if none of these are really what you want, you have other, where you can basically go onto YouTube and you can select. So here's like Homework Radio's YouTube, but you can basically pick any YouTube channel and be able to play it here. We're just going to go back to here. And then you can also, like, I can set it to shuffle. But if you want to just have just the video itself up, that's fine. Typically, if I'm doing this is actually playing behind the scenes. So yeah, this is a really... I wish I had had this when I was working on my master's, because I found that especially the Pomodoro timer was extremely helpful for me. Especially when I was writing my thesis, because it can be so easy to just bog down in there, and then you spend hours, and then the next thing you know, you haven't eaten, you haven't got your drink is empty, and having that allows you to have a little bit of a break. Thank you, Johnny, for reminding me to drink. I have been drinking my water too. First break, I actually drank enough that I was actually able to go and refill it with water. So let's go see what our new spirit is. Oh, he's adorable. Now I want toast. Toastmates. Let's see. Toastmate is a warm and reliable spirit adopted as mascot by the Monkey Appliance Division. The spirit predates 8-bit by several decades. So the only one I have left is this one. We're gonna go over, and we got him, and we can come over. So here is his actual one that we just unlocked, and then I can spend this money. I can get him in red or yellow. I kind of like him in that blue. There's also different colors for the gaming. And then this was part of the winter DLC. And getting spirit money is really as simple as just watching. And then you can go through and you can spend that to get new items. So trying to see if there was anything else that I wanted. So here, what was... Oh, so I could have something like right there. I could have like a bowl of fruit. And I just purchase it. And then I've got that. And sometimes there's other places you can have stuff. Or if I want flowers. Yeah, because I purchased the flowers somewhere else. These were the little succulents that I have over there. We're going to take it back to the fruit bowl. And then some of them you can actually color. Like the fridge, I thought about getting this one. Gonna do more of a, they have some different... we'll do that with that, and we'll just purchase that. Easy peasy to get some stuff. We'll go back to typing on. We are getting more towards afternoon, and thunderstorm has let up. Not quite raining quite as much. We can remove the sizzling sound. And for decor, general, here's how you can change. You can get different scenery options. So I had this one that was like the bustling city outside. Or you could have a little country, or we could be in the forest. Little forest cottage. All right, anyway. This one. And transition back to Universim. Okay, now they basically need a little bit of everything. This is rock planet. Yeah, we really need a little bit of everything. So we'll get a little bit of glass, a little bit of cement. Who's got the most? Yeah, well, we're gonna get a little bit of plastic from everyone. And more electronics. What else do we need? This is steel beams, I think. So each time you add a spaceport, you can only have one spaceport per planet, but each spaceport adds 4 transportation rockets. Let's also bring up... No, let's bring up some finished wood. I'm not going to mess with unfinished stuff. Bring up some bricks just in case we need those. Let's do some oil and a little fuel. Little gas. And we'll top it off with some, we'll get some electronics and anything else I think I might need. Oh, here, let's top that off with some food so I don't have to keep killing animals. All right, launch, and launch. What the? No. Okay. I think pretty much everything else is going to be... We need to prioritize the eatery. Now we can start building stuff. But while we wait, we can go collect some boxes. Man, that is a pretty unique, I like the valley that's right there. What is that? Oh, that's another rock. What is... Oh, they have like little turkeys. A lurkey. There's one. All right, we go back this way. And we just collect and go back home. And they all kind of have that deep gorge. That's really cool. Already collected that one. Here's another one. They are, because we don't have an engineer yet. We're gonna go back to telekinesis. I need to reset the unobtainium mine. It's like all the animals are congregating over here. I also need, because I got my priorities, we need an observatory. Put one right there. Okay, we might have all of the available boxes. Oh, nope. Spoke too soon. All right, we have a vote for stone, wood, or spin. Hey, the Seraphim. How are you? That looks really cool with the coral and the rock sticking up. Yeah, Johnny, do you want to try again to see if you can create a new nugget? Yeah, we're currently waiting. There we go. Okay, we've finally got trade vessels coming in. It should be like all of them. They might just show it with only one. Yeah. Or no, I guess that's... let me go check. Okay. So as soon as they start having little nuggets, I might need to send for some more, because okay, apparently we need to prioritize the cemetery. They will be pretty soon stealing my own resources so that they can do stuff. I need plastics. Let's trade. I thought I'd asked for a lot more than that. Okay. Maybe it could only do one at a time. We need some electronics. Go ahead and get some fuel and some gas. No, hold on. That's minor stuff. I need cement. Cement is building. I don't need quite that much glass then. We'll do just like, that's fine. Cement and steel. Launch that one. I was like, what are you building? Ah, the cemetery. I do not have to go around and collect them anymore. Someone's going to be a grave digger. We also need to get a town hall. What's this? Yeah, auto assign. Oh, we need to switch over to the game audio. And we're going to assign some grave robbers. If there is, of course, any position that y'all would like to have once your nuggets become of age and you have adequate education, if it's required, I will... I'll kick out whoever's there. Nepotism is king over here. We don't have enough chance to... Yeah, we can open... Oh, we had 3 random nuggets appeared from the box. Surface shines with energy. Don't know what all these do, but they're still working on that one. Something rocks around inside the earthy scent reaches your nuggets. Yeah, well. Okay, we got oil. Box is warm. Oops. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. I need more nuggets. Cause I apparently just killed a whole bunch. I'm not gonna scrap that. I want this thing. All right, let's see. Can we trade, or are we still? No, we're still waiting on that vessel. Thought I heard that it was coming. Let's prioritize that once we get electronics back in. Yep, those grave diggers are working overtime. Okay, so we've got food. We probably also need oxygen refill center, but I don't have chemicals. Okay, well, we got another box we can open. Desperate banging and shouting can be heard from inside the box. Oh, look at that. We got 3 new nuggets. Do this. We'll rebuild that. Oh, I must have broken that up. Yeah, enjoy your lunch, Misfit. Okay, how much further? Okay, it's fairly close. There we go. Now we got the trade vessel coming in. I always love looking at the new... at the other planets. What else they have that... like this one, we have a ring planet, and we actually have a ring... either satellite or another planet that's nearby. Okay, I need a few brave souls. Let's not get greedy. Let's just do 30. Anything else? We need some electronics, so we'll go ahead and stack some in there. Some additional plastics wouldn't hurt. More of that. We'll add some of those. And more there. And we're just going to double up with whatever is left with food. All right, let's go back to our planet. I also need a warehouse. That's like right there. All right, it gives me 2 warehouses. Once those finish, we're just gonna go ahead and do that anyway. We can do and then we'll have some cattle ranches. We will do those over here. So then hopefully we can domesticate some of these animals. Especially this lurkey and this thing. The Artidome. Let's go ahead and assign some law enforcement. That way we already start without having crime, hopefully. Help keep crime low. Oh, we have the university. That'll be good. So that way, when little Johnny is born, he can maybe get some education. Because I know Johnny likes being a hospital worker or in the healthcare industry, and you need an education for that, apparently. Okay, we have no unassigned workers left. Should also build a courier hut. And then over here, we need another fire station. And we should be under the care of, yeah, just barely. Any further up and we'll need, yeah. That should be good. I think we're going to just have 2 engineers per outpost. That gives me at least some people that can be laborers. There, Misfit, you have been born. Yellow Cat, you have been born. Johnny, you are next. So Nugget Misfits was born. A crown has been bestowed upon the Nugget. Nugget Yellow Cat has been born. With the power of pizza, this Nugget is unstoppable. I think that kind of is a symbol for like what icon you have. All right, we already need more electronics. There, we'll do that one. And we'll launch. That gives me that I have some left over in reserve in case I have an emergency. Let's prioritize the eatery. Okay. I think we're starting to get where I can take a look at what resources we've got. We have a vote for creator points with CP, death, or quake. So let's see. Iron. Does this planet have any iron? None. Okay. No resources, no iron. Let's try with gas. It said it was above average resources, but I mean, if there's, hold on, I see something right here. Come over to telekinesis. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, now we can actually, I think we can start just making sure everything gets assigned. Oh, oh, that's the black market. I was like, I thought I heard something crash. Okay, so we have no iron, no gas. Do we have stone? No stone either. What about oil? Okay, nothing. Did you... We already have an... I missed the notice on the exile settlement. Okay. Not that one. Let's see. I find it really hard to believe that there's like no iron at all. There's nothing. It said this thing had above average resources, but there's nothing. Aw, Giantess was born. It looks like he has a big heart. Get some more plastic. Some more cement. Steel beams. Who's got most steel beams? Yeah, you've got that. That's where most of the steel beams are going to come from. And we're just going to top that off with food. So this might just be a... Well, we've got this unobtainium extraction. This one, we're going to prioritize the observatory. What is in here? One blizzard for 32 gas. Let's see. Oh, you are an engineer. Let's see what your stats look like. No education degree. You skipped school. I wonder if... If there's a way to force y'all to go to school. Okay, there's the eatery. We're just going to assign some nuggets. Oh, those are the farms that I sent out. They produce more than they need. That's good. Let's see, we have glass and plastic for creator points. I can do that. You don't have enough space in warehouses. That's fine. Bricks I don't need. Yeah, see, anything with creator points. Water and electricity, no, I'm good. Steel beams. I don't have any. And 11 glass for 360. We can trade that one. Let's also grab a third courier hut. I'm gonna put one up here. Preferably without destroying something. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Is that the warehouse? Let's prioritize that warehouse. Reservoir. Okay, so they're going to be able to be storing some water. It's a little bit of everything. Okay, I am going to... Yeah, we have 3 kids and they're all y'all. Let's go... Oh, we've almost got the... Yeah. I'm going to go really quickly back to Marshmallow. I want to make sure that I've got the unobtainium is being converted to 100%. 'Cause I want to make sure that I've got the unobtainium is being converted to 100%. 'Cause I want to make sure that I've got the unobtainium is being converted to 100%. 'Cause I want to make sure that I've got the unobtainium is being converted to um, to make as many droids as possible. Yeah, everything needs to be upgraded, but we're going to, let's see. Yeah, they're just making as many as they can. Okay. Let's go back. Fly 2. And there's the warehouse, but there's, okay, there's everything else, and they're working on building the observatory. Once we have the observatory, once it is staffed, we'll be able to hopefully see all this. Let's come over here. Let's prioritize this one, even though we don't have chemicals. Yeah, nobody has chemicals. All right. Observatory, explore space. There is the ice planet. That is the planet that we need. There we go. Can we can grab this. We can explore that one. Okay, so we found the ice planet. That got us 5. There's Misfit. And there's Johnny. Also need to prioritize the courier hut so we can get things moving. Oh good, they've got the windmills are up. Oh, we received 19 oil from that object. So this might just be a small waypoint on the way to the ice planet. But the ice planet I absolutely need. I need as much unobtainium as possible so I can build some more droids. Nuggetoid, yeah. Did it say poor resource? Because when I looked at it, Oh, it did say poor. It does say poor. It said above average, I thought. I mean, there is literally nothing. But I needed this planet to find this planet. Makes no sense because rock planets should have I would think would at least have iron or something. But I mean, it does at least have that unobtainium. I'm gonna be able to domesticate a couple of animals. That'll be cool. Because that Lurky is just too cute. Oh, and then this is the exile city, but there's no resources here, so but because they're here, I am going to need to set up some defense. It's okay. So we'll do some rangers. We'll have a we'll have like one of each or something. Tank hanger. Like right there. And the heliport. If I can find a good spot for it. Fine, we'll just put it there. Reminds me of before we leave. Part of it's because I've got the right mouse button and I'm swiveling. Probably need some engineering out here and a fire, and we do have another break coming up. Put a fire hut right here. So we have things: vote for spin, CP, or quake. And everyone's just falling in love over here. But we're going to... I keep forgetting space does not pause. So we're going to pause that. P is pause. We're going to switch over. Find out which one is... Oh, it needs to... There we go. And we're just going to transfer over. For a short ad break. And we're back. One of these days, I will remember to adjust the audio when we go in and do that. Okay, so y'all did creator points. Thank y'all very much for that. And we've got... yeah, here's my line of defense that we're going to be doing to handle the exile, which is right here. In the meantime, they are not allowed to expand. Nope. This is on the outside. Oh, we've got one of the ranches is going in. And the unobtainium extractor is being built. Fantastic. Let's have a nugget. We'll do you. I want 90% employment. Minimum, assign all. That's that. Let me guess. This is residential. Yep. What is this one? Okay, that's the first of the farms, which will allow them to be self-sufficient. They are consuming a little bit more power, but we can just make some more windmills. Let's see, and then over here, do we have a water reservoir? We do. Can we get one right over here? Yeah. Yeah, being poor resources, I think I want this to just be a self-sufficient. Let's see, do we have any more? Let's come up here. We're gonna explore that one. That's another courier's hut. Okay, that's got all its stuff. It just needs to be built. So we might need to at least go. I do want to make sure everything gets built at least. So we can probably send more electronics. Some gas would probably be needed. And we can also throw in some more food. Carrying body. Oh, you must be... Huh. Misfit is a gravedigger. Where is rejuvenate? There we go. Yeah. Even though it said that we had we had oxygen, but I guess not. Okay. Oxygen generator. Then we also need oxygen refill station. Until it's terraformed enough. We'll have one oxygen refill station there, and then we can do another one. We'll do another one right here. No unassigned workers left. Oh, we got two. We got two whales now. Yeah, I know there are no workers left. They would like to trade. What would they like to trade? Plastic for fuel. Change.
A message from the exiles. What could they possibly want now?
We'll just do this. I want that. We'll take all of that. I don't even know what this oil. Yeah, we'll take. Yeah, I'm like, give me all your stuff. And for this, we will trade. One oil. No, we don't have any herbs. Yeah, we're just gonna refuse it. They're not going to be around much longer to care anyway. If I wanted to play a game where I was going to be trading with people, I'll just play Civilization. Ooh, there's a tornado. Where is... I think it's dissipating. It looks like it's getting smaller, but that might just be the angle. I mean, if the tornado's gonna do the job for me, I'm not gonna complain. Yep. Because I don't think you can actually do... I mean, I could try. Yeah, I don't think the tornado does anything. Okay. Would you stop? I mean, I realize it's far from my civilization, but... And it starts. Okay, so we're starting to do that. Okay, so they're going to be able to have some food. There is all assigned nuggets. Okay, here. Not domesticated. Now we can start to choose. Can we click on what? Can we tame you? It's gonna take a little bit of time to tame them. That's on en route. We need the lurkey is domesticated. Awesome. Which means this one we can choose the lurkey. Now we have a vote for death, food, or spin. We can tame these. We're gonna tame this one if it will let me. Yeah, I think we can actually tame all of them. Well, I need more ranches then. I know they call them farms. I call them ranches because to me, a farm is plants, a ranch is animals. I mean, I guess you could have like a dairy farm, but then your main product is not animals. It is, it's a byproduct of the animals, so. See, I need steel, chemicals, and I do need fuel. Look at them, we got little baby lurkies. Radeon is domesticated. So come over here. Radeon. Next animal was the chomps. See if we can't tame them. And then we've got that little crab thing. Because primarily what I don't want is I don't want... Once I get this set up and established, I really don't want to have to come back. Let's do... We'll... Oh no, I don't have any more. That's why I probably don't have anything. Okay. I want to see something real quick. Okay, yeah, that one was done. And then we've got one more animal. This guy. Carga bug? Vertical farming, that's good. Steel chemicals. Wish I could just prioritize this one. Let's look at our building list. Condition. We have all of them. I'd like to sort it by condition. Or even see more than 10. Oh, that's Mother Planet buildings? I don't care about the Mother Planet buildings. Okay, what do I need? I need more electronics. Yeah, let's do more electronics. We're going to launch that one. This one, I also need more steel. So we're just going to have that. 160 steel. We'll do more glass. More electronics. Fuel. I think that's gonna be all we're gonna be able to do. And we'll launch that one. We have these coming up. We just need to have, we have some more resources we need to have. I wish I knew what rhyme or reason they did when they built the roads. That would make sense. And the cargo bug is domesticated. So I am thinking that that is going to have to do it for today. We'll be back next week. So Universim on Saturday mornings. Hold on. Yeah, next week on Saturday, I do have at least I have a couple Saturdays that I'm not going to be able to, but I think I'll be able to do it. I'll be doing it next. I think it comes up in May. Okay. Tomorrow I will be streaming at 8 o'clock Central Daylight Time. We'll be doing we'll be continuing in 2 Point Campus. And then we'll be doing Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. We'll also be doing 2 Point Campus. Not 2 Point Campus, 2 Point Museum. So with that, I'm gonna go towards my outro and find somebody to raid. Very unlikely that this isn't a game that typically gets played a lot now. This is a little bit an older game. So I will find someone that is playing something either adjacent or interesting, probably, or 2 Point Museum or something. But thank you for watching. Have a utterly fantastic day, and I will see you next time.
In the water where they play again, blue water stands beneath the rain, swirling currents full of charm. Nature's rhythm keeps them warm. Tiny bubbles rise and gleam, diving deep into a dream. Blue tail wonders flip and swim, moonlight jokes on every whim. Otters in the blue they glide, waltzing waves and ocean's pride. Sapphire fur and laughter free, in this world they hold the key. Ripples turn to symphonies, chasing after mysteries. Paws that tickle in the tide, round and round they slip and slide. Whiskers twitch with gleeful cheer, stories whispered ear to ear. In the blue they twirl and soar, magic hides beneath the shore. They weave a spell, playful tales they love to tell. Rainbow fish, their closest friends, in the blue where joy depends.